Hello, friends. Nick, thanks for the host. How are we today? Who's ready to continue our werewolf murdering adventures? Or maybe not murdering. So a couple things. We have had a lot of internet issues recently. That is very much still a potential problem because of my ISP. If for whatever reason this stream tonight goes down, I am local recording. The video will be up on YouTube on Tuesday like it normally would if the stream doesn't go down. If the stream does go down, then I'll edit it and make sure that I get it up as soon as possible. Check Twitter and the Discord and all that kind of stuff. Speaking of Discord, we also now have a community Discord for anybody that's interested. It is not just about Charity Top, it's just TTRPG focused. So if you're looking for a place to make friends that have the same like TTRPG type, oh thanks Stream Elements, it's like it knew I was talking about it, type hobbies, or you're looking for people to play with, or maybe run a game as a first time adventure or something like that, then you can go check out our Discord and all that stuff will be available. Also, big news, we have 2 new shows that are done, so they will be rolling out. One of them will be here on Twitch, stream like normal. It'll be like an hour and a half long session of discussion, like a talk show. The other one will be a YouTube series focused on new players and tips and tricks and all that kinds of stuff. And we also have things set up for a teaser video, and that will be coming out very shortly. It has nothing to do with D&D. It's very, very, very exciting. So keep an eye out on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. Alrighty. Well, I think that was all the announcements. So let's unleash the cast of idiots. Hello? Cast of idiots?
Wow. I defended you in Discord the other day and you treat me like this?
I love you. I'm sorry. You're the only character that's not going to die immediately.
That's okay.
Huh?
Wait, no, that already happened to me. So I'm.
That's true. It
Oh
didn't
yeah,
even-
you're perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and switch over to the game board. All right, so unfortunately, Xander has an emergency. So I will be playing Xander for now until Nick is able to come back. He may or may not come back during the stream. We're not sure. But other than that...
What is
We're
your
gonna do
best Xander voice?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I forgot he's the one that does all the voices. I just want to give them pigs some food. It was all right.
Not bad.
It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. What the heck?
All right. So last episode, you guys found yourselves playing the murder mystery. You got some interesting information from the townspeople and found some bloodied robes. You found a letter, footprints, and you finally decided to leave town and go out into the forest to see what was going on. You walked into the forest, you got pretty deep in, and eventually were surrounded by what you thought was a pack of wolves. In the middle of the fight, however, one of them standing on two legs with tattered robes and stuff on, you realize that you're dealing with some type of werewolf issue. You guys handled the fight pretty well, a werewolf and essentially a pack of wolves. And you would have made camp there for the night, knowing that it was cleared out and it was getting late. And I know a lot of you were running low on things like spells. So everybody did sleep for the night. Your guys' night went pretty uneventful, and you all leveled up, of course. So everybody is now level 4. I will be updating their character commands sometime this week to reflect their actual levels and stats. But yeah, so that is where we are at. It is now the morning, and you guys are sitting by your little camp, surrounded by dead wolf bodies. It is worth noting that the werewolf is still there. Dead.
I was just about to ask, is it dead though?
Did it revert back, or is it still in werewolf form?
Still in wolf form.
I wanna, since I'm down on the ground now. Am I? Wait, we're still on the ground. Hold on.
You would probably be on the ground because you were like sleeping and stuff, so.
Can I walk up to one of, like, I wanna walk up to one of, like, the wolves and poke it.
And poke it?
With a stick. Yes, with a stick.
Yeah, sure.
While she does that, I'm just gonna carefully, very carefully go around her and look for loot.
I'm detect magic.
Yeah, you are able to poke the wolf with a stick and nothing happens.
Okay.
Investigation, right?
Yes, investigation.
Wait, which wolf
I
is
got a
he
good
looking
one.
at? Which wolf is he looking at? Which wolf are you looking at?
He's walking around the bodies, or like the wolves, trying
Okay.
to see if he
So
can
he's
get
not the
anything.
one that, he's not the one that I'm like.
No.
right?
No, I am avoiding you like the plague right now.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so mine would be the like.
The one you're
mine's one
probably
of the
standing next to.
normal-
Yeah.
No, mine's one of the normal ones, right? It's
Yeah.
not the actual like were one.
Yeah, yes. Actually, the wolf that you are currently looking at is a little bit bigger than what you would consider a normal wolf.
Okay.
For you, it's kind of gigantic.
Yeah.
But yeah, you poke it with a stick and nothing really seems to happen. It kind of just like budges with dead weight as you poke it. Shijin, on the werewolf, you find a set of tattered robes. They have the same symbol that's scrawled on Moon Patch that the other robes that you found that were all bloodied had.
What about loot?
Nothing really.
I wasted another good roll for nothing.
I'd like to cast detect magic on the werewolf.
Yeah. You don't sense anything.
This up.
Oh. Oh, 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 oh,
Mhm.
oh, 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 I'm coming over to it.
Oh. Oh well.
I poke it with my stick.
Hey.
It does the same thing the wolf did.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Which one of the ones is one of the big ones?
The big one was like where I was at. where I
Yeah,
was saying
there's
it.
3 of the ones where she was standing are the big ones.
This
Yeah.
one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start
Okay.
skinning it with my knife.
Survival
so-
check.
So I see
Survival.
this. I'm going to leave it with Xander.
Bad roll
sweetie,
inbound. Yep.
Yes.
Can you do me a big favor?
Maybe.
Can you cut off this wolf's tail for me?
The whole tail.
Yes, the whole tail. I want the whole tail.
Mm,
I'm asking him because
I know. I'm thinking
Yeah.
Xander would actually probably have a issue with maiming wolves.
Fuck. But technically, it's not really a wolf though. It's like
The werewolf?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he'll
what I'm
cut
talking- I
off the
want the
werewolf's tail.
Convince
That's what
him.
I want. No, I want the werewolf. So I should
Yeah,
explain
yeah.
that. I'm sorry.
Let me pull up his character sheet. Sorry.
You're good.
Gonna take me a long ass time.
Boo-doop. No, actually, you ruin the pelt as you try to take it off.
Round 2.
Oh god.
Also, Tiny.
Haha!
You should pull out the orb.
Mm.
Yeah,
idea.
you get a direwolf pelt that you think is probably worth about a gold.
And another one.
Another one. Okay. I go
yeah.
ahead and as Xander's. I'm assuming Xander can pretty easily take off the tail from the werewolf. Yeah.
Oops, that was as Xander, everybody. Yeah, he takes it off.
So I got 2 direwolf pelts now.
Yeah,
So-
both for a gold. Yes.
So I open up my dress. And I
Mhm.
tell him to shove it in there.
He drops it in.
I
Suspiciously.
take out my orb, or
Okay.
take out the orb, the like orb that they give us, and I
Mhm.
activate it,
Mm-hmm.
and I like, kind of like walk around all the wolves. So that way they can like see everything.
Yeah.
But I make sure that I like really focus it on like the actual like werewolf. I don't know what it's gonna do, but I'm hoping they can see it.
Okay.
How many more are there? Of just in general wolves.
Three
Three
more.
more.
Yeah.
Any more
There's
direwolves?
one in
There's
front of
one
you,
more
and then there's
direwolf.
two.
So I'm
That's
just gonna
the
give
one
you
right here.
four rolls. Is that okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and now for the direwolf and 4.
Well, there's 3 in general, so the direwolf would have been the last one.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So you get 2 regular wolf pelts, probably worth 5 silver.
And I screwed up the one. All right, 2 regular.
Well, I'll go ahead and I put the orb away.
Okay.
Well, now that that's done, that was exciting.
Was this all of them?
I'm hoping.
we see
so,
any more?
Xander. Not that I remember.
He's
But
got a
then
good
when-
point.
It was
We
pretty
did
dark
get
though,
through
right?
the night.
Yeah.
Do we know the cult? Did we know if anybody else was in cahoots, or just as far as we're aware of the one?
You guys found the letter that had 2 names on it. Like the letter was addressed to somebody and signed from somebody else, so you know that there's at least more than one person involved.
The letter
Minimum
was
of 2,
it was
as far as
talking
we're aware.
about how the sacrifices weren't like
Mm-hmm.
talking about how like the sacrifices weren't enough, and so like they required like more. And I believe it was instructing the guy that went missing. They was
Mm-hmm.
instructing him to go get like more sacrifices. So the guy that's missing or was missing from the village, he's in cahoots with them.
Didn't we
That's
find
all
that
we-
one dead lady also on the way here?
We didn't find a dead lady. did we?
Yes. Yep. You found Rachel.
Yeah, the lady who was
Oh,
looking
the
for her
mom?
kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So the mom's dead too. Well, great.
They probably sacrificed the kid.
Maybe. We haven't seen shit. we
It's a
haven't seen that body
possible.
yet.
So we need to find out where they're doing that then.
Yeah. You guys are on what is this like an established path now. When you walked into the forest, there wasn't really a path. But now that you're here, there is this established road that goes further into the forest. Well, it's not like it's like a what used to be a road that's been overgrown and not used anymore.
Hey, Xander,
Yes.
do you think you could follow the werewolf tracks, maybe?
I don't see why not. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Hold up. Are we?
I don't see no tracks.
Okay, let me try. Let's see if I can pick up anything. Survival.
I guess I can.
No,
take
yeah,
well, my
I
own
see
survival
Xander.
check. I'm gonna look for some track. I see no track.
And y'all, come on. There's like 18 wolves.
Nope.
Listen,
Kyler, you want to fail
Noah,
too?
you are only hope.
I got this, guys.
I believe.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey,
We're like, we don't see no tracks. He's like,
Wow.
try
Wow.
looking down, and was like, oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you
Wow.
do see a set, like, you can clearly distinguish the werewolf's tracks because they've got like that long, elongated back paw or whatever. And those go down that path.
Okay, well, my only question is it really a good idea that we follow the tracks, or should we go back to the village and report what we found, even though all we found is essentially a dead person or dead woman and a bunch of dead wolves?
I say
And-
we
and a
warn them in
werewolf.
the off chance we don't come back.
I
feel like
mean,
that would be...
I feel like they'll be real mad that we killed wolves, considering they really liked the wolves.
Well, we just don't
Okay,
tell
well,
them that.
the wolves that they really like technically didn't die. There we go. We can just say
Huh?
that.
Yeah.
Huh?
These aren't the wolves that would have protected them. These
These
wolves
aren't
would
the
have
wolves they're
feasted
looking
on them.
for.
Oh my god.
It took us a day to get here.
I say we continue on.
Hmm. How far is your
Thirded.
is your- How far is?
Xander,
idea.
I believe it's second. You second it.
Oh,
Yeah.
right,
so-
that one.
Yep.
Is everybody ready?
I mean,
yeah.
I disagree. Like, what is the vote so far? It's 2
It's
against
3 to whatever you guys have.
Okay, well, Vord, did you agree to go with them?
Listen, at this point, I just go where you go.
Okay, so
Realistically.
he's with me.
And I'm with Kat.
Okay, so that's 3 against 2.
Oh, it's 3 against 3. I thirded.
That's right, it is, and we won because there's 4 of us. Let's go.
What?
Shush.
All right, so you guys head off in the direction of the village?
I believe that was what was majority, yes.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think it's gonna be like that big of a problem, like going back. Like, it's fine. Like, we're probably safer off doing that too.
So that the rest of the cultists can come across these corpses and go, and
That's
go
a good
into
idea.
hiding.
Let's see if we can hide them.
It doesn't matter if we hide them. What if they have a reporting routine?
What if? Shut up.
And now that they know that they're outed, what if they do a full-out attack?
Why didn't you just like say this earlier? I changed my
I mean,
vote.
Oh, damn
Now it's 4 against 4.
it.
Xander doesn't know how numbers work.
God damn
Xander, you're
it,
doing perfect
Xander.
math.
That's right, Xander.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Xander. Mm-hmm.
That's right. And he walks in
lead
the
the
other
way.
direction.
I mean,
No, Xander, this way. The trail's this way.
I
Right.
feel like this is a very bad idea. I mean, like, okay, okay.
Why do you feel it's a bad idea?
I feel like we should at least warn the villagers.
Yeah, because where we're going, they might not even be there. And they could be headed there right now, and we could catch up to them.
What good is warning the villagers going to do?
Make it so that they're there's at least one person who can be prepared.
They've literally been in this situation this entire time. This is
Not
why we're
knowing
here.
what they were ready for, and if they are, they could probably would take.
And would they?
I thought you changed your vote.
Okay, fine. We're going, Xander. God
I just want to kill things.
damn. Freaking stupid,
I know you do, Sam.
stupid math voting.
All right, yeah, you guys walk into the forest, following this trail and road. Everybody roll a d20.
If I see spider webs, I am leaving.
I am in agreement with that.
We all have a phobia of spiders. We know.
I
don't know
didn't
why.
originally.
You guys have
Not
such a spider issue.
I don't know. Maybe because they killed one of our
Listen,
party members.
it wasn't that
already.
bad.
Uh-huh.
I did
Only
get
one
better.
of you died.
He got
Also,
better.
yeah, and also the person who revived them has no more diamonds, so we're fucked.
All right. Eventually, you guys walk through the forest. It does clear up a little bit. It's not as dense and dramatic, and the road that you're following becomes more of an actual road. You can tell that there used to be some kind of like maybe logging camp here at one point in time, or hunter's cabin or something like that. But this was a well-traveled area of the forest a long, long time ago. And eventually, you stumble across a little creek.
Oh, that's a big house.
And an abandoned inn.
So you're saying that inn is out of service?
Oh, love. Get out. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, I hate you.
But we're supposed to go in, not out.
I hate you too. All right, yeah. So you guys basically, there's that stone bridge there. It's still in pretty decent, upkeep.
So we've crossed the stone bridge.
I just put your tokens there. You can be on the other side. It's up to you guys.
So,
But you can-
like, which direction would we have come from?
You would have come from this direction,
Left?
the creek. Yeah.
Okay.
You see the creek. It's flowing. It's not very fast or anything like that. But you can definitely tell as you're walking up and before you even cross the creek that there's a building here and it's pretty dilapidated.
Okay, before I cross the creek, I'm going to want to see if I can see any movement or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Roll perception.
Uh,
Nope. Other than like the trees blowing in the wind and stuff like that, you don't sense anything that seems out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Before,
Huh? What?
we should probably see about detecting magic in this place.
I can do that, but it only works within a 10-foot radius, which means I have to be in the building.
Doesn't that break your nose?
Listen. It was the one time in the very magic tent.
Tent? You guys have a magic tent?
It was a camel. I mean, a humpy horse.
No, Xander, I think you know what it's called. You don't have to be that. It's fine.
Xander has
Also,
never seen a camel.
Well, I mean, you called it a camel, so it's too late now.
Listen.
RP your mistakes or get out of here.
Anyways, yeah, so you guys come up and like I said, no, you don't really see anything.
All right,
Cross
well,
the
then I
bridge,
guess-
go up to these
Alright, let's
gates.
go.
All right.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
just
Xander.
walking
Oh,
straight
yes.
in.
Ah!
First of
Jesus.
all,
Nope.
What?
that would be
Yeah.
impossible unless Vorag dragged you in there.
What, me?
Yeah, you.
Why?
Because you'd be riding on Vorag's shoulders.
Yeah, so he's already in here.
Yeah, that's.
Did
noticed where
you
our
walked all the
tokens
way
are.
in?
Yeah.
Yeah, he walked all the way in.
Oh boy. Roll for initiative.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
if it makes you feel better, I'll roll perception as I walk in the door.
No, it's fine. So you walk into this room and it's overturned tables, broken barrels, claw marks, refuse, dirt, hay, blood on the ground, and a very dramatic like smear mark across the floor. There are a set of doors in front of you. They are closed.
I shout
Are
at
there
Xander.
any gaps in the
Xander!
wall?
Are there any what?
Xander!
Gaps in the wall?
Stop yelling.
Not
If they're in here, now they know we're here.
Okay,
That
well
you
now they
can
know
see.
we're here. Xander!
1 second. What?
Xander, sweetie, you're good at tracking and stuff, right?
Well, I don't know. I didn't find those wolf prints.
That's okay. That was just a tiny. It was dark. Okay, probably couldn't see. How can you tell us how fresh this blood is? Can anyone tell us how fresh this blood is?
It. I don't know. Maybe a week.
Okay, so it's still semi-fresh, as in like it hasn't been here for too long. That's
It gets harder to tell when it's not super fresh.
The claw marks and everything reminds us of that one place, I'm assuming.
Yup, 100%. Of the house inside the village.
Hey, Xander, would you mind walking through these doors real quick?
Why?
You don't have. No, Xander, you're fine, sweetie. Just stay. Boy, don't
Oh.
tell him to run through that. That's rude.
I mean, if you want me to bash the doors, I'll bash the doors.
No. We
I
just
mean,
we should just get everybody in here and be prepared if something pops out from behind the door.
Mm-hmm.
So we shouldn't just run in there. Okay?
Do I see? I'm just gonna roll for perception once I'm inside the gate, but not inside the house yet.
Sure.
God damn it.
No, you don't see anything that they haven't really readily described already. And the land that's around, like the grass and stuff that's around the inn is pretty firm, so there isn't any like tracks or anything.
I mean, I feel like we should just go through the door.
That's a boat, right?
It's a water wheel.
Would we have seen? Oh, it's a water wheel. Never mind.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, if we've looked, have we, looked at everything? Like, I want to do like a perception check, see if I find anything else.
Yeah, you can roll investigation to like look through the rubbles.
Well,
All right. Yeah, you find a pair of shoes that look fairly newish. That would fit a small child.
Oh no.
well,
Vorag, you find another set of those robes that have that thing on it, the moon.
Oh boy.
Shijin, you see everything that they've already seen.
I'm just watching the door.
It's like they're like, oh, and all these claw marks and stuff like that, and then you go right behind them and like, hey guys, there's these claw marks here.
well, okay. So I'm going to assume these are from the little boy, the missing
The
boy.
claw marks or the shoes?
Oh no, the shoes.
Maybe both.
And I hold these shoes up, these, and I throw them at him.
Okay.
Like I just like
What
I don't
are
even try to hit him. I just
those?
throw them like in his direction.
Gross.
I have
To
an
land.
AC
You should feel
of
gross.
16.
I
You need
do.
to roll to hit.
What?
I have an AC of 16.
He's asking you to roll to hit with the shoes.
What do I? Oh my god.
You know what? I'm
fine.
alright with that. Just roll a
What do I have
d20.
to use? Roll a d20. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Please crit. I need this so bad. Damn it.
All right. She throws them at you, but she's like just doing it over dramatically, so they kind of like they miss you by a good
Yeah.
couple feet.
That was the whole point.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay. Well,
Guys, I have a plan.
what?
Does it involve
I'm
these
gonna-
shoes?
No, I'm going to cast light on Xander's head. And then he's going to burst through the door,
No.
blinding everyone on the other
No,
side.
I don't like that plan
Why don't you like that plan?
because it sounds painful to me. No
What is
magic.
pain to you, though, Xander?
How heavy? Okay, how heavy are the doors?
They look pretty solid, but I mean,
Like,
nobody's.
could people just easily like, grab it and push them open?
I mean, yeah,
something?
they're indoors. They're made for humans.
Are
I
they
wanna use
locked?
Mage Hand.
Is everyone ready?
No, I want to use
No.
Let me use Mage Hand on it.
To open the door?
Yeah.
Okie dokie, 1 second.
Go over here. Go over here. I want to like go to like the side. I don't want to like be in the actual like front facing.
Just mage hand
We
the
got
door
two
open when
to
you're just
side.
right in front of it.
Yeah, I don't want to Mage Hand right in front of it. So I want to be like on the side of the door.
Why not, man? All right, give me
No.
1 second.
All ready to stab anything if they jump out.
All right, go for it.
Okay. So just click it.
Hmm. I mean, it's mage hand, so it works.
Yeah. I was gonna say it anyways.
Yeah, you slowly push open the door. Kyler and Xander can roll perception checks as the door slowly pushes open. Kyler, as you look in the room as the door pushes open, you can see tables and chairs. The chairs aren't broken this time. They seem to be pretty well intact, as are the tables. You see more like refuse and plants and just normal like rubble and stuff on the floor. So the floor doesn't look that much different. As you look further back, you see a giant hole in the back wall of the inn. I don't
What do
know.
you see?
An exit. And I'll step through and I'll look to the other side that I couldn't see.
I whip out my globe.
Yeah, so as you look in here, you see a broken down door, and then like the place where the door would have been is slowly all right, you walk through? Cool.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
I take the orb, by
Oh.
the way. I'm
Oh,
using-
well, I don't know if any just heard what Max said.
No, I know. That's you're not. Wait, you're not inside. We're out. We're
Okay.
still out here. We're not inside.
Oh no, I didn't select my
Look at the orb.
token.
All right.
Oh no, that was good
time!
initiative too. You know what? I'll give it to you and I'll just put it in for you. Hold on.
So I assume everyone needs to now roll initiative.
Yes, everybody does need to roll initiative. Oh my
Fuck.
god.
God damn it.
Please delete. Thank you. You've already done. You've already gone. You've already gone. He needs to roll. And then let me add Kyler's. Which was what? 18?
Mm-hmm.
On a natural 20.
Hey.
All right. You see another dire wolf. And this guy.
Oh, lovely.
Oh boy.
But we don't know. We don't know that.
Yeah, that's
No.
true. We don't know shit.
You unfortunately
do
do
we hear
not.
anything?
I
don't
mean,
hear
you might
anything.
hear Kyler say something.
Does
Give me a
Kyler?
second.
Does Kyler say anything?
Not yet. I'm hoping they don't see me.
Oh, is that what you're going with?
I'm super stealthy. Come on. Look at
Super
this.
stealthy in that.
Oh yeah, so stealthy.
Oh my god, what is with my mouse today? You guys ever have days where your mouse just like doesn't want to click on what you want it to?
Yes.
Yes.
Every day in Blender.
Okay. Hey, guess who gets to go first?
Hey.
That'll never happen again.
Probably not.
We can just consider him last, and he's at the bottom of the turn order. We've already just moved into the room.
All right. So,
so we
what do you
know
want to do?
anything
No,
right
you
now.
don't. Nope.
The only person who knows is Kyler.
Okay, I'm gonna brace myself and I'm gonna bane them both.
Okay.
I'll shout, "We've got wolves!"
Okay. Everybody roll perception.
Oh boy. I
Hey,
Oh,
the two of you don't fucking hear it.
wow.
I mean, I've got the orb out right now too, so I'm just showing the first
Yeah.
room. We're not even in the second room.
Xander and Stisk hear him and get ready. Tiny, what are you doing?
Well, I surveyed the room with the orb.
Okay, so you're just walking around the room right now with the orb in your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm on the ground.
Yep. Disc.
Do I see anything? There.
You
no,
can't
I only
see it.
Kyler in there.
Yeah, you can see Kyler like in a doorway, but that's it.
How many of the wolves do you see? I shout back at him.
Oh God.
Tiny and Vorag roll perception again.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
All right. You both heard Disc say that.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, fuck.
Well, shit. So I tuck. Am I allowed to tuck my orb back
Nope.
in, or is that a move?
That's part of your movement action.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
All right. So it's this guy's turn. He's just going to run right up on to you, buddy.
Make those saving throws that you're supposed to plus.
Yep. Yeah, it's the subtract, the D4 subtract.
Yeah, but you had a charisma saving throw you can do.
Yeah, no. I haven't decided what I'm going to attack you with yet.
The wolf just runs upon you and starts thinking in front of you. How shall I maul you today?
All right, so he passes his charisma save, but he fails the bite. Claw you. What's your AC?
18.
Yep, he hits with that. Okay, so he hits with the claws. Man, they're real determined to make you a werewolf.
Oh my god. Nick scared the shit out of me just now. Just so you know.
Good.
Take 6 points of slashing damage as he claws into you.
Did everyone put your hit points in your bubbles?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
My new and improved fancy hit points. Oh yeah. Good to
What are
know.
they?
They're a
No
number.
longer in the 30s now.
Oh boy.
Vorag, it's your turn.
All right. Well, can I both help Tiny put away the orb and pick up Tiny? in the
Nope.
same move action? Well, shit. Then I
Picking
guess
up
I
Tiny
just
would be
pick-
an action.
Oh, okay. Well, then I just pick up Tiny.
Okay.
And through the door we go for now.
Wait, you picked me up?
Yes. Do you not want to be picked up?
I mean, I
Honest-
don't really have a choice now, do I?
I would you like
Not
to be picked
anymore.
up?
Well, nope, not anymore. Too late.
What?
No.
I moved literally 10 feet. Like,
You guys
It's
wouldn't
still
have the
my
conversation. It's still his turn, but you wouldn't have had the conversation.
well, fuck.
That's
then
what I'm
yes,
saying. That's what I'm saying is I don't have a choice. Like, he
You're
just
either
put-
gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
So it's just like it's like whatever. Like, I mean, I'm not mad. I'm just saying, like, that's just how it works.
Yeah. Well, then yes, you have been picked up and are now in the other room.
Oh, okay.
Here,
Whoa, how do you get past me?
because there's a 5-foot opening right here. Well, it's probably like 3.5 foot. It's a wolf. Have you met a dog before?
Yes. Have
Attack
you actually met a
opportunity?
dog?
No, because he's still in your melee. He's not breaking melee with you to chase them.
He
He's
wasn't in melee with
he's
me.
attacking you. He's still in melee with you. If he goes into your melee space, which would be right here, he can move anywhere within your space. Break out of Pathfinder.
I like that.
Fails his charisma save. And misses the bite. Not rolling real good. Xander, it's your turn. You can see the wolves.
Woof woof.
Your mic is
I
muted.
can.
Okay, there you go.
That's 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not really like. Could I run over there?
Yeah.
How do I pick up my. Oh, hold on. Ha. I'm probably raging already.
No, I haven't said it, so
Oh, I'm gonna rage.
okay.
I just like who just runs over there, then he gets mad.
He's mad that he had to run.
And then I swing my axe.
Yep. Yep.
And then I miss.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I got really mad.
That's all right. Those things happen. Kyler, it's your turn.
I'm gonna stab the wolf that is in the other room that everyone else can gang up on.
Okay. So just to clarify, you're hitting this guy.
Cha! Yes.
Okay, and that actually hits.
Good thing I swung at him.
Hey, decent amount of damage as you like bring your glaive down and cut into its back. You all hear the wolf yelping in the other room.
They're all in the same room.
Oh, oh yeah, I forgot Tiny got picked up. Tiny, it's your turn. Speaking of,
Well, where's Deado Dog? Or soon to be Deado Dog, I see him.
you
Okay.
can see him, yeah.
I've always tried talking. I've always wanted to like try to speak to him, but I don't know if that would work.
Girl, you can do whatever you want to do.
Boy, I want to try and speak with that animal.
Sure, pull your flower out.
Hold my flower out.
God.
All right.
I'm going to hey! Furface!
Okay.
You with the tail!
All right. He'll look at you as you yell at him. What do you try to say to him to convince him to not eat you and your friends?
I like that tail. I think I'll cut it off.
So you're trying to intimidate him.
Yes, I'm trying to intimidate him.
All right. Roll intimidation.
Oh,
I mean, he like puts his tail in between his legs for a second. You don't know if it had lasting effect.
but while I'm doing that, I kind of reach into my dress because I'm assuming that I'm still being carried by like
Yeah.
War, like
Mhm.
underhanded
Yes.
carried, and I
No,
kind of
no,
like
always on the shoulder.
I'm kind of like I take my dress out and I kind of pull out the little like a little bit of the tail and I kind of like wiggle it around like woo woo woo
Oh my god. All right.
woo woo.
Disc, your turn.
so when Tiny communicates with animals, I hear her in her voice. Or
Yes.
or is it like some
Yes.
weird like?
No.
I
You
know.
hear in English or common or whatever.
I was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna shoot the wolf. And I'm flanking it with Kyler now, so I should be able to use the sneak attack thingy, right?
Yes. That hits.
Okay, so there's that. There's my damage, and then I get 2d6 slash 2d6 plus 4.
Okay. 1 second.
And then, as always, I'm going to hide.
Yep, so roll stealth.
Guys, I'm behind the table if you guys need me.
Gotcha.
You proclaim loudly.
You still get an 8 with the 1.
I've got a +5 dex bonus.
I see that.
So it is Werewolf's turn. This one. Oh, hi, friends.
God damn it.
Oh, that's another.
Oh, yeah.
To quote DJ Khaled, another.
It's almost like he was standing in the big room and heard somebody screaming Xander and decided to walk in the big giant hole on the outside to see what was going on.
That's fair.
He misses with the bite on Tiny.
Wow, let's see how it is.
He does not miss with the claws on Vorag. $10 points of damage
Oh.
as you get sliced across your back. Roll a strength
wait,
saving
actually,
throw.
wait. I will hellish rebuke that. I remembered I can do that.
Okay. Okay.
Man, that's a.
Why did it say 3 and then? Oh, it says fire. I thought it said 3 and then 5. I was like, that's not right.
And roll a strength saving throw.
I will do that and probably fail.
Hey, you managed to keep Tiny on your shoulders somehow as your back is eviscerated by the claws of this werewolf.
Can't catch her for nothing, but I'll be damned if I can't keep her on the shoulder.
All right.
Nor can you throw her very well.
This guy's turn. Misses with the bite on Kyler. Natural 20s with the claws.
Oh god.
Full fun.
Wait, which one got the 20s? The big bad wolf?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
— 17 points of damage.
I'm okay.
Vorak, it's your turn.
Um. Huh. I am gonna chill touch the werewolf that is next. He's getting the bad touch.
Okay, that hits.
3 necrotic.
All right. This guy's turn. He's going to take a bite at Xander. He's going to miss. Xander, your turn.
I'm gonna swing my axe.
Hey, that hits. Yep.
Oh,
I know how you feel.
That actually kills him.
Hey.
oh,
So you bring that axe down, and you just like break his spine, basically.
sweet. Could
It's
I
more
block this
bludgeoning
path
than
here?
anything. Yeah. Kyler, your turn.
So he's dead there.
Yeah.
The small one.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use Abjure Enemy on the wolf that just took a giant chunk out of me.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
16.
Well, can I use my move action to cast a spell?
No. I think Abjure Enemy is a bonus action, isn't it?
A action. I'm just looking at my other spells that are bonus actions that I could possibly do.
Yeah, because it's channel divinity.
What's it do?
It would have been frozen in fear if it failed that save.
Yep.
Ah.
But it still has half speed for 1 minute,
Okay.
or until it gets hurt.
No problem. It's not going to go sprinting off. Got it.
Full retreat! Ah!
Okay, attack of opportunity.
Where are you going?
Hits with the claws. 10 points of damage.
Okay, I don't go very far then.
Are you knocked out?
Yep.
Ah, damn it.
You just did 36 points of damage in 2 rounds.
Listen, I'm sorry. He critted.
Red.
I'm getting flashbacks to the face spider.
All right. Well,
That noise.
Tiny, it's your turn.
Tin Man is down.
Tin Man.
Tiny.
Your mic is muted. You may not know.
Oh. Anyway.
Called it.
All right, furry fuckface.
Furry fuckface is dead. Now there's another one.
No, yeah, I'm talking to the one behind me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking like I kind of like turn around. You. I'm still holding the flower, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fucking chaos bolt this bitch.
Okay. It's
Fuck yeah.
wow.
Hells yeah.
Oh my god.
Give me a second.
And now roll a D100.
No, because that's
Jesus.
Because that's what.
Hmm.
Tell me why.
Fire.
Tell me why you shouldn't.
Because so far all it's gone off is Misty Step and
Mm-hmm.
my Firebolt.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wild magic doesn't have to make sense.
Hold on. Oh no, it makes sense. I just need to check something first. Losing my mind? I don't see it.
It caused so much chaos, Mac went insane.
Oh, since it's a hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Choose one of the d8s, or it says choose one of the d8s. The number rolled on that die determines the attack's damage type, as shown below. Oh fuck.
Oh boy. Does it-
Chaos.
Does it break it
Anarchy.
up?
So I have to roll a d8.
It does. It says 7 plus 8 plus 3. So one of them was a 7, one of them was an 8. Which one do you pick?
Okay, which one do I pick? Well, I want thunder.
So do you have 7 or 8? That's the number you pick. It determines which one is the chaos.
So it's 8. So I choose
So
8.
you pick an 8.
What spell level is that?
1.
Okay. Anyways, you pick an 8, which is what type of damage?
Thunder.
Okay. Yep. You do 18 thunder damage.
Woo!
All right, Stisk, your turn.
Okay. How far can I throw things?
Depends on what you're throwing.
And I'm gonna throw another one. I'm gonna throw another one of those oil
You can throw that decently far.
at this guy.
Yeah, you would be able to do that. You still need
And
to
you
roll to
said-
hit, though.
What do you want me to roll? Just a d20?
It's a dex, right?
Yeah, just roll a dex check.
Okay. Dexterity. Those are saving throws. Dex.
It doesn't matter. You roll a saving throw. It's the same thing. Okay. Actually, yeah, you hit it.
I'm gonna use my bonus help action. I'm gonna be like, I've got it covered in oil. Set it on fire.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. It's his turn. He's going to bite at Tiny. Tiny, what's your armor class?
14.
He's going to barely miss.
Woo!
And then he's going to swipe at Vorag with a natural 20.
Oh
Well.
God. Who said Vor
nice.
couldn't die? This is your fault.
That
I
would be
didn't say
Jay. Jay said it.
Hey, why you do this?
15 points of damage.
Guess who's unconscious?
Hey, guess who's on the
Both
ground?
the healers.
Uh-oh.
This is where Matt kills us all.
Oh God. Oh no. I didn't think about that. I should have brought him up. I forgot he went down.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, it wasn't your turn yet.
Now it's this guy's turn. He's going to attack Xander with a bite. He's going to miss the damn bite. And the claws. All right, well. Vorag, death saving throw, buddy.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Hey, success.
Hey.
This guy's dead.
I say you would.
Xander,
What am I looking at here?
you're looking at a werewolf and a passed out friend.
Can't do anything about dead man. I'm
Well,
just
he's
gonna
not
swing.
dead.
He's
just
pretty
unconscious.
much dead. It's fine. I'm gonna swing at this werewolf.
Okay.
Oh.
Miss.
Not my first time laying on the floor in my own blood.
He distracted me.
Kyler's
His
pretty good
loud
at floor
falls to the
tanking.
ground. Distracted by Tin Man.
See, I got this.
Hey, success. Tiny, it is your turn.
All right. Furry fuckface. Hmm. Thunderwave would be bad.
Yes.
I'm gonna do magic missile
Okay.
on him.
Obviously hits.
What the? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage to it.
That's all I do, right?
That's actually enough to bring him down.
Fuck yeah!
Stisk, your turn.
Okay, now, would I have to have some sort of a knowledge to stabilize somebody, or
Yes.
Don't you have that medicine pack on you?
when did I get a medicine pack?
Oh
I
wait,
don't
got
think you
me?
do.
Hold on. Nope, not me.
Because I've got no idea how to stabilize somebody.
Nope. Your character would not.
I'm going to disguise myself as somebody who knows how to revive people.
Doesn't work.
With that,
Worth a shot.
I'm a
Okay.
doctor. I know what I'm doing.
I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night.
You actually knock yourself out, Stis. And
Alright, so. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright. No, I'm not gonna do. Only have much I can do. I will try and see if I can sneak attack him with the crossbow.
Okay.
Which means I need to collect that weapon, which is right here.
Wait, would I know how to stabilize someone? Or would I need something?
Do you
for
have a
that?
proficiency
You
in
read it in the
medicine?
book.
You hit with a crossbow, by the way.
Okay.
I've got a point in this and I could
I
try
mean,
it
yeah,
real
you've got a
quick.
point, but do you have like the check mark next to it?
Nope,
Then no.
but I've got a point.
Right.
That's gotta
not,
be
no.
something.
Not how that works.
If you
9.
cast magic on people, they die. Maybe if you cast magic next to him, he'll live.
I can do that.
Thunderwave.
oh my god.
Yeah, that was a pretty sizable chunk of damage.
oh, Cat just created a healing potion next to me. What?
Can I deceive him to the point where he's no longer convinced he's knocked out?
No. Bite. What's your AC, Sander?
14.
Okay, that missed. You got really lucky. Claws did not. Eight, but you're raging, so take 4.
You'll have to do better than that.
It woos at you.
Oh
I grow
boy.
back.
Success.
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
Right on the cusp. That's
Just
2.
barely.
Xander.
I growl back at him, and then I swing my great axe.
Hey, hit.
Oh,
Man, that great axe is not doing great on damage.
no, it's not.
You might need to get that sharpened.
It's probably more of a great hammer.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's what I'm going for now.
Kyler.
Oh,
Fail.
I'm just making it dramatic, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I feel like this is now the start of the decline for both of us.
Tiny. You can.
Yes. Yes.
You can roll
Yes.
medicine with disadvantage because
Rolling
you would be
medicine!
distraught. Yeah.
Wait, why would I be distraught?
I mean, your friends pass out and you don't know what to do.
Yeah,
I would
plus
be
you don't know.
You're
distraught.
not trained.
I would be distraught though.
I mean, you don't think your character would be freaking out with not knowing what to do and trying to revive somebody or stabilize somebody?
No. No, you know why? Because I've read plenty of books on how to revive someone.
Okay.
Oh no.
Still disadvantage, homie.
She hits you with the book.
Oh no.
Oh!
It's a
Alright.
6. Disadvantage, remember? Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it! You just had to. Damn it! I swear to God.
I mean, I knew it was disadvantage. So. All right.
So
Not trying to.
good.
He's not dead yet.
He's not dead. The
Ow.
bleeding's slowing. Stisk, you don't know if that's just natural or if you did something.
Okay.
Wait, he's bleeding?
Yeah, he's
He got clawed.
bleeding out.
Should like shove dirt in him or wounds.
Stisk.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know, with his bleeding and the books that I have read, I don't know if this considers medicine or not. I have a tinder box.
Oh god.
You do not know about cauterizing wounds.
Damn it! Because I totally would try it.
Stisk.
Burning hands. She's
Jesus
cauterized.
Christ.
Do I have to get?
To be
Hey,
fair, I was going to ask if I could just use firebolt, but
Now
Wait,
he is
let's
mega
see.
dead.
It's a crit if he takes damage. He gets 2 fails if he takes damage.
Yep.
Oh,
If he takes any damage.
see, at least I didn't do the firebolt. Okay, like.
What are you doing, Stisk?
I do ask before you did it.
Would I have a lance? Do I actually have to know how to charge somebody with the lance to do that, or would I just know how to do that automatically?
Yeah, I mean, that's like a bit
Part of
like
the
a soldier
proficiency.
skill. Yeah, it's a proficiency.
It's a proficiency, okay.
Yeah.
Please don't step on me.
I wasn't going to. I was planning on actually moving here, and then charging and then trying to pierce it with the lance.
I mean, you can stand there and hit it with the lance.
I don't want to get close to it. I saw what it did to Kyler.
You would have had to do that to charge it too.
Well, yeah, but
Lance got reach though.
might as well.
Just shoot this thing.
Here and then lance.
Miss.
He has advantage. Because of my stillness. Okay.
Still miss.
And then, just because I can.
Yeah. It knows where you are.
No, not to me. He doesn't. I'm very stealthy.
His turn.
The hell are you doing?
Fucking
Give me away.
fails the
Cuddling
bite
me.
again and misses the claws. He's not having a good day. Vorag. Fail.
Oh no.
We're okay.
It begins.
That's just one, right? For
Yeah,
you?
that's just one. He's got 2 and 1. Xander.
Just gonna swing my great axe.
Fail. Miss.
Mhm.
Kyler.
Dude, get
Fail.
this.
You've got
That's
one more
2.
shot.
Oh
Oh
god.
no.
You have 1 save and 2 fails, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So weren't we just give? I just want to point out we were giving shit to Mac about how he's gonna kill us. What did Mac respond with? No,
Borag, Well, that's how it is. He
no,
said
Fine.
Borag's gonna die last.
nah, he'll be fine. Nah, you guys will be fine.
He
Listen,
said dead instantly, and we're dead within the first half an hour.
it's been an hour. Don't be dramatic. Tiny, it's your turn.
It has?
It has.
Time flies when you have ADD.
It's also your turn.
No,
I
it's,
know.
It's Tiny's turn.
Where's that fucker? I see him.
I don't see Tiny on the turn order list.
Oh, I'm not there anymore. Hello?
She's
Hey,
on mine.
Don't worry about it.
I'm what?
She's not on mine.
She goes
Listen.
before I do. That's all that matters.
If Max says it's her turn, it's her.
Yeah,
turn.
it's
I'm
her
not
turn.
gonna question.
I don't know why she's not on the turn order list anymore.
So
That's
I'm used
weird.
to it.
Yeah.
Okay, I did kind of want to spice things up and use a firebolt on the wolf, but I realized too also that if I roll my D100, if shit goes bad, I don't want to.
Would you?
Kill us all.
What? No.
You do what you got to do.
Believe in yourself.
What?
There's other
believe in
stuff that you
yourself.
did that worked really well too, like Chaos Bolt.
Listen, there's already 2 people in the middle of dying. What's the worst that could happen?
You guys could actually die.
She blows
Like,
me up.
die. No, I wouldn't blow you up.
I'm chosen by God. I'll be fine.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you are. But what about Vor?
Doesn't care
Vor's
about you,
chosen by
There's
Kyler.
plenty of lizards out
Vor
there.
was also chosen for something.
You just
but-
said something racist.
Vor's
Vor's
already-
ghost is gonna fucking strangle your
Vor's
ass.
already got a pissed off, deity.
4 unconsciously starts yelling at you.
What? No.
Speaking of pissed off deities, there is some interesting things going on right now.
Oh boy, that's never a good sign.
We'll see how it plays out.
I really want to do Thunderbolt, but I'm trying to be like the responsible one right now. Because 2 people are gonna die.
Nah, it's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Just do whatever you feel like you should do.
Could do the medicine check again.
With continued.
Don't listen to the voices of the
disadvantage.
people unconscious on the floor.
Yeah, because the people on the floor say, it's okay, it's fine, do it. That's telling me, no, don't do it.
I shouldn't be
Listen,
saying
I
anything
got
though.
2 successes. It's fine.
Yeah, no,
This
we're
is your
gonna
cat.
I'm magic missiling the fuck out of this fucker.
Okay. 11 points of damage. He's still standing. He's looking pretty rough though. Stisk,
I
your
shouted
turn.
to Xander that he better fucking finish him off.
Okay. Well,
Can't
alright,
hear you, I'm
he was
raging.
right. I was having better luck, so
That hits.
alright. So there's damage and sneak attack. So it's R1D. Helps if I type in the right field. /R2D.
You're too close to get sneak attack.
But I rolled stealth before.
I know, but that's not how that works.
But you weren't stealth.
Yes, I was.
All right, he's looking super, super ragged.
Okay.
It is his turn. Misses with the bite. Hits with the claws. 12, but you're raging, so take 6. Xander.
Okay.
Vorag.
Here we go. Oh god.
Oh God!
He's
Just
How many
Hey.
death saves or how many death fails did you have?
He's 2 and 2 now.
1. So I believe that puts me at 3 failures.
No, not necessarily.
Oh.
So you only had 1 fail, right?
1 fail, correct.
Okay, hold on to that thought.
Correct.
Xander.
Firmly grasp it.
Oh,
Firmly
So-
grasp it.
swinging my great axe.
Okay. That hits, yeah.
Oh my god.
What is with your damage?
Oh, I keep forgetting to add 2 for rage.
Okay.
8.
So retroactively, that's 13 damage.
No, we'll just add it to
Yes,
this
it's
one.
13
'cause I-
damage.
What? It'll just be 8. I'm not gonna add the other ones because I forgot.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, like 2 seconds.
He dies.
you know who else is probably dying? Me.
Hold on.
Do I gotta roll mine now?
Nope.
So,
Hold on.
what you got going there, buddy?
All right. Kyler
That music change.
and Vorag find yourselves standing in a gray smoke-filled void.
I quit.
Together?
Kyler's got
You
one
are
more roll,
together.
I'm gonna stare at him.
Yeah, wait, doesn't Kyler have one more roll?
You are together. Everybody who's not in this situation is not here.
Well, we're probably dead, yeah?
I'm gonna, unfortunately.
As you guys
Apparently.
begin to walk forward,
Alright.
the smoke clears a little bit, and in front of you is a set of giant golden scales. It goes 60 feet in the air. And behind them, on a golden throne, is a large skeleton with a crown. And by large, I mean bigger than any giant you could ever imagine. He looks down at both of you.
Oh boy.
As I said, larger than life.
Kind of like takes his moment to gather himself and think. You. And his arm raises up and his finger points out and he points at you, Vorag.
Yep.
You're the one that's taken from me. Silence. And then he looks and points towards Kyler. And he says, your God will deal with you. And then he points back at Vorag and says, place your heart on the scale. As you walk forward without really knowing how you're going to rip your heart out and place it on the scale.
Yep.
An angel that you didn't notice before walks up to you. He's clothed in he's got the wings and everything, but he's clothed in black. Takes your heart from your chest and rips it out in front of you. He places it on the scale, and the scale immediately sinks.
Huh.
You wake up. You're stabilized.
What?
Yeah. The last fleeting second you got as you regained your consciousness was Kalimvor standing up and essentially roaring in your direction.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What?
But you're conscious, so good for you.
While he's doing that, while that's happening, I'm looking back at Xander and I'm going, all you hear me saying is, Xander, get over here, otherwise I'm firebolting his wounds right now!
Kyler.
Have they noticed that
I
I woke
don't know
up?
if that would help.
Of course it will. Here, hold this torch.
I'm holding that torch.
Have they noticed that I woke up yet?
I don't know. Hold on. Kyler.
Wait, 1 second, Mac. I'm gonna sleight of hand their blood back into their body.
No.
I roll an 8.
Nope.
Oh my.
You killed me!
As Kalimvor turns to you and speaks that your God will deal with you, you feel an armored gauntlet on your shoulder, and you turn
this
around.
is like happening at the same time. as
Yeah,
the
essentially the same time. Yep. So as he says it to you and turns back to speak with Vorag again and tell him to weigh his heart, you feel the gauntlet on your shoulder. You turn around to look and you see the image of Horror in front of you. And then you don't see the exchange of the scale, like the heavy heart or anything like that. Because as soon as you look at Horror, you're in I'm trying to think of the right word, like a dilapidated, burnt out ruin of a church. It looks like if you could think of Notre Dame or something like that, except ruined. There's no pews, there's no anything. All the windows are broken. Nature is reclaiming it and everything like that. And he looks at you and says, Well, I see you're struggling.
You could say that. I've probably failed you as much as everyone else has with the state of this place.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting to come back, so I expected my place, and he looks around to look as such. You are my champion. Unfortunately, for maybe both of us, that means that I need to keep you alive, because without you, I cease to exist. That was my deal with the gods.
I
you
feel
know,
like you picked really poorly. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like I wasn't given a choice. You would know that the little bit about Hor is that he was never actually like a god. Like, he didn't get his divine right. He was essentially knighted into godship. So he's more like a demigod kind of thing. Anyways, regardless of whether or not we're happy with this arrangement, it is the arrangement that we've been placed in. I would like to give you some information. Izmirim, she's failed. Kindor is no longer. Baphomet now walks the plains of the earth.
Wait, who?
Baphomet, the Demon King.
He walks the plains?
Yes, he is on your plane.
Oh.
Not normal, not a usual situation, but either way, unfortunately, Bahamut, in his ever wisdom, was not able to correct the problem soon enough. So be wary. I don't know if that will come into what you've been tasked to do or not. However, I feel it's important that you know.
I'm struggling with a man-wolf. I don't know how effective I'll be against a demon.
Don't worry, I'll help you with that shortly. Anyways, I've saved you from death this once, but I cannot do it again. Keep your eyes open. I'll speak with you again shortly. And then, bam, you wake up.
Fuck.
All right, real quick, back to the earlier question. Have they noticed that I'm alive yet?
They probably noticed at
You
this
want
point
the
because
torch
you'd be
here?
like coughing and stuff, yeah.
Do I push the torch in the wound?
Disappointing.
Push it,
I
push
want-
it right
push
there,
it.
okay? And then I'm gonna take. Okay, I'm gonna stand back a little bit, okay? Xander, just hold it right
Okay.
there, okay?
The torch
Okay.
is going in the wound here, all right?
Okay, yeah. Just leave
How
right
much
there.
of Kyler's stuff have I
I'm,
stolen before he becomes conscious?
I'm going to grab
None.
the torch.
Zombie!
I'm going to throw the torch, and then I'm going to
Ah!
scream.
I take my great axe out.
Xander,
I'm
punch him! Knock it
I'm,
out!
just- I'm gonna start screaming, and I'm gonna point at Shijin, and I'm gonna say "skeleton giant crown," and continue screaming.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna,
start screaming and I'm gonna start crouching in the corner.
Yep.
and I'm gonna run up to Vor as he's on the ground, and I'm gonna punch him in the face. What do I need to roll to make that happen?
You're gonna knock him out again.
Real quick, before this happens, what HP am I at?
1.
Oh boy.
Let's hope I miss.
Let's hope he dodges.
Maybe
Isn't
you
it like,
shouldn't have punched.
Mac, is there subgratuitous damage in this game?
Yeah, roll a d20 to see if you hit.
Oh god. I'm gonna kill him. It's better than Vor punching him. Oh,
Yeah, that hits. That hits. So I'm unconscious.
Yes, you are.
I had 0 HP, which means I'm dying.
I think I got him. How
Good
much-
strike. Oh.
Big
Thanks.
skeleton!
Okay.
So,
She didn't
Okay.
kill you. She knocked you out. You're unconscious, but
Okay.
you're stable.
Go get the torch. I'm gonna do this shit. I'm like rolling up my sleeves.
Where did he throw
Wait.
the torch?
I don't know. We gotta find it.
Hold on. He said words before that actually have meaning to me. I think he's.
What?
Did
was
you
just-
kill him again?
He was
He-
just hearing
No,
things.
I didn't kill him. I just punched him. I
He
punched
was-
the zombie.
Clearly a zombie.
No,
Yeah.
because that's what happened to me. He said big
I
skeleton
awake
man,
now?
and then I was alive. I think the big skeleton man brings you back to life for
What are
reasons.
zombies?
So
I think he's okay now.
so he's
well-
not. Wait. So he's one of you?
I'm
I
gonna
think
sit
so.
up.
He's one of me now.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, Xander, I like turn to him and I have like I raise up my hands like grabby hands. Pick me up. I gotta sit on your shoulder now.
I don't know about him though. I don't know about him though.
What are you doing?
I take no. I use mage hand and I slap him.
Oh
Slap
my
who?
god.
Yeah.
Kyler.
Why?
I don't see-
Mage hand
I don't
doesn't do any
see
damage.
why
You get hit
did
with
you
like
do
an
that?
ethereal hand, yeah.
What? Yeah, I just slap him.
Step aside.
Who are you? Who are you?
I'm
And
Kyler,
Sorry.
obviously.
why
Now
are you
move
alive?
so I can tend to the lizard before you kill him by burning him.
I was going to do
Should
a
we
thing
burn
that I
him?
found out in a book.
No.
Should
I
we
was
burn
gonna burn
you?
him. I was gonna say, oh my lord.
I'm gonna check on him with a shitty roll, apparently.
I mean, you can tell he's not dead. He's unconscious though. She knocked him out pretty good.
Pah!
Congratulations, Tiny. You've officially knocked him out.
It was a pretty good strike, if you ask me.
You can now tell everybody at the bar when we're all alive and healthy.
Wait,
that
we're
you
not
have
alive?
knocked him out.
Are we all dead?
Yeah.
Is this?
Fantasy, yes, let's go.
Can I punch him?
Yes.
Yes, we're all dead. It doesn't matter what you do.
So
So
I'm
what's
gonna
happening?
lay on,
I'm
I'm
still
lay on
unconscious.
hands and give him 5 hit points so he's
You wake
back
up.
up.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm gonna continue screaming. This time in Gnomish, and it's going to be very clearly. Why did you punch me in my goddamn face?
I'm gonna reply in Gnomish. Why are you alive?
Why are you alive? Oh wait, me. Better
Wait, you-
question. Why did you knock me the fuck out, Tiny? Jesus.
You're the one who brought me back to life?
I thought you were a zombie, and I was trying to or whatever. I was trying to do something that I read in a book. Okay, and Xander was helping, and then all of a sudden
Xander
turned
and
around
Kyler are
and-
standing here as this conversation's in Gnomish.
I,
I mean, what?
Look at
Yeah,
us,
yeah,
Xander.
yeah. And then I,
I'm
then I
glad you're
turned
okay.
Do you-
Then I turned around and like
Thanks.
you were alive, and then you grabbed the torch from Xander and you just started screaming some gibberish, and then I just freaked out, and so I just ran up and punched you.
What do you know
yeah,
about this?
Maybe
I'm
next
gonna whisper
time
this.
Don't immediately do that.
What do you know of the skeleton man?
Maybe give me a second to realize that I just died.
But you were screaming.
I just died.
You were screaming. What was I
It's
supposed
pretty
to do?
scary. It's really
Listen,
scary.
I just talked to a giant skeleton man who was very displeased with me for a reason I can only assume had to do with me bringing back our dear friend Stisk over there. And not only that, my heart got ripped out of my chest. That was fun. And it got put on a scale, and it went down. And I don't know what that means, but I should probably be very terrified.
I'm gonna roll
Also-
a perception check to make sure I
I'm
still have my heart because I don't remember
I'm-
that happening.
I
Mhm.
take the torch. Take another torch because I got 2 of them. So I take the
Okay.
torch that you didn't throw, and
Do I find a pulse
poke him.
or?
and I poke him
Yes,
in the
you're
chest.
alive.
I
poke
see
him in
her
the
grab the
chest.
torch, and I ray of frost both torches.
It's
Okay.
it's not even a lit torch.
You know what? I didn't know
and
that.
okay, well,
so
fine. I go
They're
and I
still
still
talking in
poke
Gnomish,
you
right?
with it.
Are they
I
all
still
still
poke
talking
you
in
with it.
Gnomish?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
they're all still talking in Gnomish.
It's gonna go over to the wolf here.
Why are
Okay.
you, why are you
You
I'm gonna
seem
go
pretty-
investigate the
your
other
heart
room
seems to
after
be
healing
right
myself
there,
for 10
And I'm
points.
Okay.
trying to poke him with it right now. I'm still trying
Also,
to
as a
poke him with it.
precaution, I'm gonna use 5 points to make sure I don't have some sort of wolfy disease.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Yeah, no, okay.
Or what do you know about the
Well,
big
it is.
skeleton man?
Listen, I'm pretty sure we died. There was a gray spot. We walked up to a big skeleton with some scales.
All of
He
this
pointed at me.
sounds very much
He got
familiar to
very
you.
happy.
That's exactly what happened to me.
And
Except-
then, oh,
I'm sorry.
except-
You were pulled from that like ethereal
Before the whole heart-
dream
heart
before
thing,
the
yeah.
heart thing. Yep.
but yes, no. He angel in black robes ripped my heart out, put it on the scale,
Wait,
and the
wait,
scale
wait.
went down.
He
What?
didn't point at you and then scream very angrily because that's I still get nightmares about that.
He was roaring in anger. If
I remember that.
Did I remember right?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
DM,
happened to me too.
No, yeah, he roared in anger as you were pulled. Like the scale went down, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you were being pulled from the dream. And as you were being pulled from the dream, he was roaring and standing up.
Yeah, then okay. I probably made him real mad again. Also, Tiny, this is gonna be real awkward. Can you check to see if I have a heartbeat? And I'm just gonna rip off my shirt.
Yeah.
I just imagine him just like being like a model.
Is he really toned? I gotta ask.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's a dragon.
Here, no. Here,
Ish.
wait.
I don't. Yeah, he could be a
Wait,
dragon,
wait.
but he could be an
Hold up.
obese dragon.
Hold up. I'm going to copy paste
dragon.
my bio for my description. I
just need to know
planned
if you're
ahead
buff,
for this.
Okay.
Muscular, leaning towards lean, but not shredded.
There you go.
There
Okay.
you go.
So he does have a 6-pack
Yeah.
or whatever, a dragon pack.
Yeah.
Or the fuck you call it.
Yeah, I.
He looks.
just
You know
because I
what?
have scales,
He looks
though.
pretty good.
Scales.
Okay, so basically, so he rips off his shirt. First thing I said is, you know what? I thought I'd been into it, but I'm not.
What?
So I walk over and I put my hand on his chest.
I asked
Close
Laura
my
what
eyes.
she means by what did she mean by that? Into
Close
what?
my eyes.
I
Hey,
don't
and I
know.
like I go shh, and I hold my finger up like shut up.
Yeah, you feel a pulse.
Yeah, you got a heart.
Thank Christ.
Do you want me to rip it out?
I mean, that already happened once.
I was joking.
I mean,
No, thank Kellamvor, not Christ.
thank-
Whoever that is.
That's
That's
a fair
some
point.
fucking weird dude people keep talking about.
Also, what happened to you? Because I don't know how I got brought back. I don't know what happened.
I don't want
What
to talk
happened to
about it.
who?
Well, I want to talk about it.
We're not even in the same room right now.
Yeah.
I'm yelling.
Just-
I walk-
we're yelling. The
Yeah,
loudest
me and
no one's
Xander just need to
conversation.
investigate this room.
Yes.
and I'm
Roll
gonna
investigation
yell-
because you would have
I'm
been
gonna
looking.
be shouting back at them.
I'm just trying to take a fang from this wolf here.
Yeah. Roll survival.
I find myself.
Yeah. You don't really find much, man.
You
You
find
roll
your
anything
armor
for
makes a
that?
loud noise on the cobblestones.
Do you say survival or?
Survival. Yep.
Yeah,
You're able to get like 1 2,000.
that's all I want.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna skin this wolf as well. 'Cause
I'm
I
just
see-
gonna, after making sure I have a heart, I am just literally going to like fall backwards and just like lay. I'm just on the ground now.
Do I get another one
Okay.
or no?
Yeah.
I am very confused and
You're
not
like-
at all happy.
You're like fully healed right at the lay on hands.
There's nothing on in the other room.
Okay, I'm gonna come in here and I'm also going to investigate.
Okay. You don't really find much, to be honest. You see more.
This place is really dirty, guys.
Yeah, you see more of that kind of stuff. You also see a stone table in the back, that's got a bunch of blood and stuff on it.
I found blood on a table.
Maybe they were cooking, and by cooking I mean eating something on it.
What would,
Okay,
why
well
would you
while
be
this is all
eating
going on,
blood?
I'm taking out my orb. By the way.
Okay. Yep.
You
Hey,
go ahead.
Xander. Xander.
What?
Xander.
Mhm.
Xander, sweetie. Okay, you see that werewolf behind me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need its tail. Its whole tail, please. You didn't have trouble last time, so I'm gonna let you take care of it. But I need both their tails.
Okay.
You just roll survival. Yeah.
Great axe out. My God.
Yep. You're able to get it from both of them.
Okay, and then I like
Two
open. I'm
tails.
holding the orb in one hand, and I like pull open a pocket of my dress. Okay, shove them in there.
In your dress?
Yes.
They're not
shove
gonna
'em in
fit.
your- Xander,
Well, remember,
sweetie,
it's the magic dress.
just
I
shove 'em in
don't
there.
get it.
Wait,
Just
her
shove
dress
them
is
in my-
magic?
I just
Yes.
put them in the dress.
Yeah, and they disappear.
Yep.
Whoop.
Like, close pocket
I
back
reached
up.
down deeper.
No, get your hand, and I'm like, I slap his arm.
How
Get your
deep
hand
is
out of
that
my
dress?
Also, real quick, on a side note, I feel like Nick really needs to know what happened. We came to this on a majority vote of 5-4.
No, it's 4 to
Your
4.
math.
Yeah.
No, it was. Remember, it was 5-4 because Tiny relented at the end. Thus,
Oh
making it
yeah.
5-4.
Yeah. That's fair.
So your impeccable math skills are what led us to this building. I thought you should know.
Okay.
You do good math.
You do real good math. Wanted you to know that.
Okay.
Anyways.
I know.
All right. So you're walking around with the orb. Go ahead and roll investigation as you probably walk around the rest of the inn.
I was the mathematician for our tribe.
Oh no, for your tribe.
Wait, you know math magic? You were a math magician?
Vorag.
I walk
Disc.
away.
What? Okay, I wasn't. Me, the player, was laughing, not me, the character.
No, no,
Borag is
no.
still laying
I'm
on
just,
the back.
I'm just gonna sit down next to you and I'm saying this.
Yeah.
I believe you two have a situation with a particular deity.
What
Uh,
deity? What situation? How do you
what
know
i-
this? I get
listen,
right up into his face.
Well, first of all, you continually scream about it all the time, especially at nighttime.
Yeah, that's true. That happened.
Yeah. I assume you're talking about the skeleton.
And secondly, I just
Skeleton.
saw him with Vorag.
It's a him? How do you know skeletons are boys or girls?
It's a him.
It's
It's established
Kellamvor.
he's the god.
Wait, it's a what?
Kellamvor.
What? Okay. How do you spell that?
Kelemvor.
Okay. Now, what kind of a situation are we in?
What's your
Well-
race? You're a half elf, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You, and I'll point at Stisk, have infuriated him, I'm assuming, because you were pulled back when you were supposed to be dead. So he
You too,
feels
though.
like
Would
no. I have a different reason for being back. That's totally irrelevant.
real question? Wouldn't he be more mad at me for bringing him back?
No, because if he was, then you wouldn't be here right now.
Wait, you really did
Um,
bring me back to life?
Are you sure about that? Because
You
I
have
don't know
been
how
judged.
I came back.
He was judging you. That's the last thing I heard.
Yeah, and
And
my
apparently
heart was
you've been-
heavier than the other side.
You would
You've
know what
been
that
judged
means.
to be good enough to be alive.
When he says that his
Otherwise,
heart
you
was
would be
heavy,
dead.
you would know that
My
that
heart
means
is-
that.
that means
yeah.
I'm bad. That means he was real mad and that I was real bad because I did necromancy.
And yet,
Wait,
if
you
he
necromanted me back to life?
You're not undead or a skeleton. You are you.
But you used
any magic
necromancy.
involving life would be of that, I think. Anyway,
Accurate. I think.
This is true, but
Tiny,
Anyway.
roll investigation as you're walking around.
Tiny or Xander?
do
Tiny.
either of you follow a particular
Xander,
deity?
too.
I'm looking for
Uh,
food.
Oh,
I
okay.
follow a deity of the Dragonborn pantheon.
I just don't answer him.
You
I'm
find some
gonna
food.
suggest. I'm gonna just like stare at Stisk. You find somebody.
I
'Cause-
have somebody.
Okay, well, that somebody might not care enough about you to save you when you meet.
I point it forward and I'm
Kellenborg
like,
again.
he cares and I'm alive.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, but even if
He's
you
alive too now.
survive your venture,
Yeah, that's actually. I'm really concerned about the fact that I'm alive.
that's because you were judged and you were able to come back to life.
Yeah,
If
I
you were
was
judged and you were-
unworthy.
If you were unworthy, you would be dead in a pool of your own blood right now.
That's why I'm wondering why the hell I'm alive.
Because you're worthy.
How was I worthy if my heart was heavier?
I don't know. I
Good
wasn't
question.
there for that.
Well, then what happened to you? Why are you alive?
Because I'm chosen.
Okay, well, I just don't think I'm chosen that I know of.
I spoke to him directly, and I don't want to be chosen. I didn't choose to be chosen, and
Oh,
it's
so you gotta
all
talk to
on.
somebody.
Yeah, it's all on my shoulder. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't get to
Okay,
talk to
that
anybody.
part.
That's why I'm confused.
guys, I
very-
have some bad news.
Oh, What- what's
Yeah,
what?
there's a demon prince walking around in our world, apparently.
Oh,
What? Is that our issue?
Maybe.
huh.
The only demon here is no food.
I hand Xander some of my rations.
He probably
He has
takes
his
them.
own. Tiny holds them, right? Remember?
Where
This
is
true,
Tiny?
doesn't it? That is a good question.
I don't want that.
You wanted food?
Is her mic muted?
No, she's
No.
just gone.
Rip. Maybe she fell asleep like Dolahan.
Speaking of, there was some really relevant information that happened that Dualahan has no memory of.
What information? What?
During when you fell asleep.
Oh
and-
yeah, that whole thing. Yeah, I don't remember any of
Yeah.
that. I wasn't that way.
Yep.
All you
Do
know,
you guys know a name? Ishtail?
No,
Not
but I
Ishtail.
figured it out.
Is
What about a
Miriam.
tail? Tiny's got like 3 of them.
No, not a tail. Ishtail.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. Ish. It's like 3-ish.
I'm gonna slap you.
I'll slap you right back.
Please don't.
Then don't slap me.
I will also request that no one touch me. I am not-
Ishtail is the bard that you saw on the road.
Oh, I do have that name written down.
Is Miriam is the name that your champion just said.
Whatever. Ish. They're both ish. It's my whatever.
See? 1-ish, 2-ish, 3-ish. I was right.
Izmirum.
Yes.
Does that ring any bells?
I don't own a bell.
Vorag roll history.
I will roll history. Do
Ooh,
I
me
know
too, me
history?
too, me
Probably
too.
not. Oh.
Me too, me
Oh,
too.
she's back.
Hey, you're alive.
Sorry, well, I told you guys I went off walking around with the orb.
Right.
Oh,
I
yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted you
Had
to
you
roll
rolled
investigation like 3 times.
Oh, sorry. Should I roll still or
Yes,
should I do
roll.
history? Investigation?
Yes. Okay. You know that the world has dragons, Borag?
All right.
And that some of those dragons live long enough to be named and remembered. Izmirum kind of sounds familiar.
Oh.
And was it
Oh.
Baphomet? You said?
Baphomet.
Borag
Tiny.
is now going to have an existential crisis trying to remember.
Yeah. Tiny, you in the back room find a stone table full of blood and clothes that look like kids' clothes. It's probably pretty clear to you that the child was sacrificed here. But you also find like documents alluding to the people that were missing, and the people that wrote that letter. So from all the stuff that you find in here, it's safe to assume that you've like dealt with the cult.
Okay. Is that all I find?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I got it all on the orb. So I guess I go back to when they're talking about whatever it is.
Demons being on the plane.
So do I roll history?
You can roll history for the name Baphomet. Okay. You know that there are different planes of existence and all kinds of like stuff like that. And that one of them is the 9 hells, and there's a couple other like the abyssal plane and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that there's a constant war between all of these like different major demon kings and stuff like that, and Baphomet's name is brought up a lot in those wars. He seems to be like some kind of demon prince or king or general.
And he's here. Not like here, but somewhere in our world. So bad news.
What?
We have more important things to worry about.
Well, we got to get ready for it. So, let's
Did you
keep
find
doing this
anything,
stuff for the-
Tiny?
She's gone again.
Tiny?
I blame the chaos magic.
I think maybe her mic's messed up or something.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Please repeat the thing. Next thing, I need to check my plugin.
Which, okay. Please
Yeah,
repeat
Are
which
we
exactly.
part.
repeating?
Dullahan just said that he's like here, but he's not like.
He's here, but he's not
That's all I heard.
like in our general location. He's somewhere in our world. He has somehow gained access to come here, and I'm only assuming he's going to do bad things because that's what demons do.
You would remember that he said the kingdom of Kindor was destroyed.
And he destroyed the
know what-
kingdom of Kindor, whatever
I know
that
what that
is.
is.
Yes, you do. It is a small elfin kingdom to the very, very, very south of your continent.
Okay. Well, I'm holding the orb. I put my hand on my hip. And I'm like, well, I mean, and I like look around. If this doesn't scream bad shit, I don't know what is. So, is this what we're dealing with, or?
Apparently, that's my job to deal with that. I don't know if you guys have to deal with that. Probably don't have to. You guys
I
can probably
mean-
go on your merry way, but I've apparently been chosen to deal with this, so...
I thought you said we had an ordeal. This
Yeah.
isn't something I should be involved with at all.
Hold on a sec. And why are we? Technically, you've kind of already gotten us into this mess in the first place.
This mess with the cultists has nothing to do with it. This is Red Ivy order
You
business.
wanted to find the red ivy in the first place, and
All
we
of you
followed
did.
along.
You all
Now,
did.
now all of a sudden we got to deal with some fucking demon king now.
Nah, he has to. We don't.
I
That's his
have
problem.
to.
Yeah, see? He has to.
The situation
look at
we
the orb.
have is
the
we still
orb.
have to find the rest of these cultists.
I look at the orb and I put it to my face. I hope you're getting all of this right now.
Okay, noted.
Why are you talking to an orb?
It's that's how. Don't worry about it.
Didn't they say they couldn't hear sounds through it?
They can't
Um,
respond through it.
They can't.
Yeah, they can't
right.
respond through it. They can hear everything else, like hear and see whatever I show it to.
Oh god, I just realized. Was the orb out during my my freak out with the ripping the shirt off?
She was white.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, she probably just yeah.
Well, fuck. Nathan probably got a good look at something that I didn't want Nathan to ever look at.
He's gonna taunt you
What?
that for the rest
You
of your
think
life.
he's into lizards?
Oh, so you're calling me a lizard now too? I die once and suddenly everyone's racist.
I'm
gonna
not
lay back
racist.
down.
Okay, well I'll have you know, if you die again, and you rise again from the dead, I will put you in the ground.
Listen,
did-
I don't even know how I came back this time.
We
All
weren't
right.
dead. We were just resting.
No, I was definitely dead. That doesn't happen to people who are not dead. Ask Shijin. God damn it.
I was brought back by you. I don't know. I'd probably be
You-
dead,
you-
so.
You were dead.
Yeah, but you got a reason. You came back because stuff. I came back because of you.
Yeah, and I don't know what the reason I'm back is, so I'm mildly concerned.
At least you know you got a reason. I was just brought back because.
I don't know if I have a reason. Listen, he got someone talk to him. I got my heart put on a scale that went
Listen,
down, and then
our-
suddenly I'm awake with a
can
torch
we
pointed
make sure
at
there's
my
no more
leg.
wolves?
You
I
can
don't
go
know.
do
You
that.
did a great
I'm
job
not
of checking
moving.
for wolves before you went into that room, didn't you?
I thought I did. I mean, we were all in the same room. Regardless. Tiny, did you find anything while you were looking around with your orb?
Yeah, I found a bunch of cultist shit and more kid shit.
Where?
There, I like point over to where I found
Yeah.
it.
Now that she's pointing to it, it's pretty obvious. But I mean, you were shaken up when you were looking.
Oh, that big pile I didn't notice. Oops.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's okay.
I'm gonna head
You're
outside
kinda
and look
getting-
for tracks.
You're kind of getting cozy with the werewolf.
Nope.
I got nothing, so I think we're good. Can we go back to the town now?
So
Oh, we want to
sure
go
we
back
killed
to the
them all.
town now?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. Because, I actually asked that we go back to the town earlier. But, no. We actually
Are we not
wanted
allowed to go back to the
continue.
town now?
No, we're not. We're going to keep going.
Okay.
going
I mean,
where?
we don't have to go back. We
Down
have
the trail.
documented evidence
What
that
trail?
we don't need to go back because we've killed all of them.
Hello, right here. Hold on.
Isn't that road
Hello?
actually there?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty overgrown and stuff. But...
Okay.
Because there's nothing else over here, right? Like,
Hold on.
it's
I'm not going up. I'm following Kylie.
Yeah, it's forced.
Yeah. So, are we gonna go? Because all you guys want to keep going.
Listen, I just want to lay down for a little bit.
Yeah, if we're sure there's no more wolves, I'm really ready to lay down for the night.
Let's set up camp here. This place is,
Full of corpses, but it'll do.
In a giant hole in the wall.
and it's also
Better
probably where the
than
cultists will return
where
to.
you
So we
slept
better have
last night, to
somebody.
be honest.
Should probably have somebody stand watch, cause yeah, if the cultists return, it's not gonna be a good time.
All
Fine,
right,
let's
so you
camp
guys
out
make
here.
camp. Okay.
I'm gonna close the doors, and I'm gonna put tables.
What
in
doors?
front of
There's
them.
one door.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. All right, so you guys spend the night. Who's going first on watch?
I'll go first, as is tradition.
Okay, roll a d20.
Not 12. Come on, 0. I hear crickets.
Okay. Yeah. Do you do anything during your watch?
I'm just gonna stealthily move around. So roll for stealth. I'll do that.
All right. Yep. Your night passes pretty uneventfully. Nothing
I'm
major
gonna
happens.
wake Xander and be like, "Your turn.
Okay.
You gotta go do watch."
All right. Roll a d20. Okay. Do you do anything during your watch?
Just the thing I got from the wolf. I just put it on the necklace I have.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you've done it before, so it's not super hard to do. It just takes a little while. All right. And who do you wake up?
Skylar.
Okay.
He's usually after me.
Kyler. Roll your
Yeah.
d20.
I'm awake.
Okay. Do you do anything during your watch?
Tend to my wounds.
Okay.
And then I'll wake up Tiny.
Tiny, it's your turn.
Okay. What do I roll again?
D20.
Okay.
Okay. Do you do anything during your watch?
I'll probably go and check on Vor.
Okay. He's sleeping pretty well. He doesn't seem to be like injured or anything. You'll notice that it's really bright outside, and if you go to like stand where like the hole is in the wall or anything like that and look up, it's pretty much a full moon. And about halfway through your shift, there's actually a lunar eclipse. So for like 10 minutes or so, it gets super, super dark. And you witness a shooting star across the lunar eclipse at the same time. It's really cool. And then the eclipse eventually fades, and yeah, that's the end of your shift.
I pat Vor on the head.
Uh-huh.
He didn't get up, right? He didn't get up already?
Mm-mm.
No, he didn't. Okay.
What?
Go back to sleep.
Okay, I just conk back out.
Okay.
Wait, did you say you're going back to sleep or go back to sleep?
Go back to sleep.
Okay, then yeah, I just conk back out.
Has everybody taken a watch except for Vor?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll take his watch.
Let me do math. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you can actually do that perfectly fine. You guys wake up. Everything's good to go. Everybody sleeps in a little bit, and it's the next day.
I want to wake up super groggy. I'm just gonna. Wait, wasn't I supposed to take a watch?
You didn't take a watch?
I don't remember. Tiny, did I take a watch?
No, you didn't.
Why did I not take a watch?
Because I told you to go back to sleep.
Oh. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, now what?
Well, we've done our job. We can just head back to the Red Ivy.
Shouldn't we report into town to let them know?
We can, but someone seems very adamant against it.
We could just do a vote again. This time it could be like 12-3.
There are 12 of us.
Yep, there's 12 of us.
Yeah.
Listen, Xander, the math works out. It's fine.
Apparently.
And on that note, I'm going to pull out a piece of parchment and start scribbling like a madman on it. I'm
Okay.
basically gonna do like a, you know, those charts where it's like, pick out which D&D class, and it's just like a flow chart of like, if this, yes or no,
Yeah.
and it's just gonna be that of reasons why I was brought back.
Okay.
Of just like logical conclusions of like this maybe, possibly, and it's just gonna be literal ravings.
Okay. All right.
I'm
So,
Back sent you a message.
are you
I'm
guys
like-
walking back?
Yeah. Are we walking back
Yeah.
to the town?
I
Yep.
If
mean,
you-
that's probably
if you're
the next
okay with
logical
that.
step.
Yeah. Fine.
We return to the village.
I'll hit you up with that later, Shijin.
'Kay.
All right, you
Wait,
guys.
before we go,
Yep.
how difficult would it be to remove the head of a werewolf?
And I'm gonna look around for loot. I forgot to do that.
It'll take you a little while, but you can do it.
Okay.
I
we should
got a
probably
20 on
bring
disadvantage.
back- We should probably bring them back this so they, don't continue to think Crazy Man's crazy. I mean, he is crazy, but because they didn't believe in him, they had a lot of issues.
We
That's
could
true.
just bring back a whole body. I mean, Xander could probably carry one.
It's like a 2-day travel.
You're like a 2-day travel.
Wait, were you guys trying to bring one of the bodies?
Gonna bring back the head of the werewolf.
Will it fit in your dress?
How heavy is the wolf?
It would fit.
Yeah.
The whole body would?
The
No.
head.
Just the
Oh,
head.
yeah, we can put the head in there if you're okay with that.
Ugh. Wrap it up
I
in
mean-
a cloth or something.
I take one of the cultist robes and do
Yep.
such.
Okay, I like open up one of my pockets.
All right.
What is
How
that?
many of those
dropping it.
pockets do you have?
Yes.
Yes.
Essentially. Yep.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
I start moving my javelins towards their pockets.
Xander.
What?
Do you want to use one of my pockets?
No, I'm good.
Because you just need to ask, okay? If you want to use one of my
Where
pockets.
did you get that dress?
When you were out being unsociable.
Remember when I mentioned the tent, and now every time I cast detect magic, everyone makes fun of me for, how come your nose isn't bleeding? That's where.
You guys found a
There-
magical tent?
No,
Yeah,
it was
no,
a
we
magical
found a
was a
tent with a
man.
bunch.
Cart.
It was
I
With
heard like
magical
3
tent.
no's and 2 yeses.
Listen,
It was a
I
guy
can-
who was selling magical items, and he was selling various magical items, and one of them happened to be a dress.
Oh.
I think his name was
I-
Alan or something.
I take
out
But
the dice
anyway,
now.
let's carry
This is-
on.
This is when we went to go, as a group to go, peruse around a town, and you just decided to go and disappear. So this is what happens when you go and you disappear. Just
I
saying.
always disappear, and
I'm
good
just
things
saying this is what happens, and I look at my dress, I signal
Yeah.
to my dress like this is what happens.
You get.
We get nice things.
I don't ever get nice things. Wait,
All
there's
right.
dice. Are these dice
Speaking
magic?
of nice things, I'm actually going to clean everyone up with prestidigitation.
Okay.
Thank you so much. We should do this every day.
Maybe
She's-
if you stop calling
He's
me
not
lizard.
your maid.
What is
He's not my maid.
prestidigitation?
He's
It
my
is-
friend.
If I'm your friend, then why don't you use my name, oh friend of mine?
Poor egg.
He got you there.
No, I said, why don't you use it? Not necessarily use it this exact time.
All right, you guys have this
We just died
conversation.
together. We can be good together. We're gonna have this conversation on the road, okay?
Yeah, it's definitely on the road. And in a couple days, you make it back to town. It is exactly how you left it.
Nice. So no new happenings, no houses look
Nope.
particularly roughed up.
People
Are the
are
pigs
out.
okay?
They're both pigs are still in the pen. Yeah.
So which was the one that you met at?
I feel like we would be able to tell the difference between Frank and I think
You
the other
would,
was
yeah.
Charlie.
Frank and Oinkers.
Frank and Oinkers, that's what it was.
This is the house where the guy is, right?
That's where the one that was doing a lot of the work is. The actual like town leader is probably going to be in the main church.
Let's go to the main church.
I go to the big pens.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, yeah. So as you walk into the church, Hagwin is there. I see you've returned. Did you find anything?
Yeah, cultists and werewolves, and they're all dead. Your problem solved. You should be safe from now on.
I mean, we.
Real quick, Mac. I would
Mhm.
like to do something,
What?
and I'm going to whisper it to you.
Tiny, would you like to show him the evidence?
Yeah, I like pull open a pocket on my dress.
Mhm.
And I try to pick it up, but the head's really heavy. 4.
Huh?
Can you get
Oh,
it?
yes,
And
head, I
point
help.
Point at the pocket. He takes out the head. There you go.
He's taken aback for a moment when he looks at it, and then he's like, I can't thank you enough. You saved this town so much trouble. I've already paid the Red Ivy, but you can definitely take one of the pigs with you.
No! No! That is... That is not
Sorry.
Tiny,
Do you
That
Tiny.
is
not
not
like pig?
necessary at all. We appreciate your generosity, but that is too much for
That's
what we
dinner.
did.
Tiny.
Yeah?
No. Don't, Kyler. I swear to God, I'm gonna fireball you, and you're gonna be what's for dinner. I swear to fucking God, if we take a pig.
Why
So
don't we take it and
Sir,
cook
thank
it?
you. Thank you so much, though, for your generosity. But we could not take your pig, especially since you were having trouble with your crops and everything that was going on. You need that pig more than we do. We will be perfectly
Can we
fine.
fit the pig in your dress?
No! We have plenty of rations for our travels back. However, did we tell him that the lady died, that we found the dead
Not
lady?
yet. Nope.
Not yet. No.
However, we do have more to tell you. The woman that
Rachel.
ran off to Rachel to go find her child, we found her deceased.
Well, unfortunately, we figured as much. It's been too long since we had seen anything from her.
Unfortunately,
Also-
you can assume all of the missing people are dead.
Yes, including the child. We found multiple articles belonging to a child or children. We don't know how many, or if it was just one, but that's all we found.
It's
and
worth noting right now that you have a very sweet taste in your mouth. Tiny.
Huh?
Huh?
Yep.
Oh, it's just her. Okay, never mind.
Just her. The inside of your
Uh,
mouth tastes like a sweet roll.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird.
Anyways, and also the person that had disappeared, the gentleman, the
Mm.
man, what's his name?
His name was Stanithil.
Stanithil.
Mm-hmm.
If you see Stanithil, I would kill him on sight. Don't let him near this village.
Well, unfortunately, it's sad that this many people have died over this, but if what you say is true and the problem is dealt with, at least we can worry about rebuilding.
I mean, we have yet to really actually figure out if it's completely dealt with. Stanithil, we found a crumpled up note from the cult to him about sacrifices. So, like I said, don't let him near this village.
He'll take the note from you and read it and give you like a nod of affirmation that he understands. Like I said, I can't offer you more than enough. Feel free to use the house that you were using for as long as you wish, and like I said, if you're more than welcome to one of those pigs.
No, we're perfectly fine. We appreciate your generosity. It's no problem at all. Just please, keep your pigs. I believe that's all. Guys.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Like I said, we don't know if the whole situation was actually taken care of. We've reported everything that we've seen, to the Red Ivy already, and now to you.
Well,
so I believe that.
I appreciate all of your efforts.
Of course. I believe we will be on our way then. Yes. Back to the keep.
Don't we gotta get Xander?
I believe so.
Xander, what are you talking to the pigs about?
I just told him about our adventure about the
Yeah.
wolves and how they're okay now.
They're super listening. But you got any more of that food though?
Yeah, I tried to get some food from the community.
Okay.
Did they give me any?
I mean, yeah. Like you can go in like the little house that's in there, and there's some
Random
food.
bits
Yeah.
and pieces of food, yeah, whatever, scraps.
So yeah, they'll take the food from you and pretend to be interested, secretly just wanting more food.
Nice.
So it's kind of like a,
So you guys are okay now.
Oh,
No
well,
more,
that's
no
good.
more yellow-eyed things eating you guys.
Does that mean lady still hang out with you?
She's not mean. Not to me.
She kind of a bitch.
She did punch she punched a dragon.
Yeah, see, exactly. She punches people.
It was a pretty good strike, if you ask me.
She won't give people food.
But I give you food.
I know. That's why we're talking.
Are they walking up now?
Yeah, at this point, they're probably walking up.
Xander,
Yes.
She said
you're not
the town
giving
person
you're
said we
not.
could take a pig.
No, we're not taking a pig. Xander, you're not feeding any of your rations to the pigs again, are you?
Wait, we're feeding rations
You-
to the pigs?
No,
You
we're
have-
not.
You have all my rations.
Yeah, you
I
took
do.
them the last time.
I just wasn't sure if you got anything else. Good.
No.
Speaking of
Hold
which,
on.
here are your rations for today.
I'm
and
gonna
I
walk
take
up to
out of
Xander.
my bag and I give him his rations. I
And
glare
we're-
at the pigs.
They kind of glare back. Well, one of them for sure glares back at you.
Mac, I'm gonna try to palm an extra ration to Xander.
When they're not looking, I
Okay.
throw it to them.
Wait, what? I would have.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
hold on.
there's no way you're gonna.
Not out of my bag because he can't reach into my fucking dress.
No, one of
You
mine.
said you handed
one of
one
mine.
to me.
Oh, one
One
of
of
yours?
mine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you just gave me one.
So yeah, no. So yeah, basically right now you've got 2 rations in your hands, Xander. And when you said when she's not looking, you give them to the pigs.
Just throw it behind me.
Okay, yeah. As you look back around, Tiny, the pigs seem to be eating the rations.
They're like roll my eyes.
Speaking of things, Mac, I whispered you again.
Oh, all right. That sweet roll feeling that you have in your mouth, it now feels like you're chewing on a jalapeno.
Me?
Yes, you.
Feels. What the fuck is going on?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It just. I don't know. Feels. Like
What?
something- What? I'm confused.
Why did you say what the fuck?
What's happening?
I just feels like, I don't know, like I ate something very hot or spicy or something.
What have you eaten today?
Nothing. And it was just weird because earlier it was really sweet, like, I mean, like a sweet roll, but
I mean, but did the but was it a good combination?
I mean, no, it's very unpleasant, especially since I haven't been eating anything. I dig in, I get like a sweet roll out of my pocket and I eat
Okay.
it.
You got a weird mix of the actual taste of the sweet roll and the spicy sensation still.
God, it tastes disgusting. That's bad.
But you love those things.
I know, but the spicy taste in my mouth from I don't know what is just it's messing with my mouth.
Wait.
Or something.
Wait. Did those things bite you?
What?
What?
The werewolves.
Oh,
No.
do you have something? Is she gonna be one of them now? Is spicy mouth a thing?
I don't
What?
know.
No.
Were you bitten?
No. I wasn't.
Were you scratched?
No.
So they didn't
I mean,
touch you.
I don't think so. Like
No,
I
you were
didn't-
not.
Did-
Yeah.
Is there any leaking inside your dress from those tails?
What?
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you grown any fur lately?
Have I what? No. What? And I look at my arms. No.
No.
If you feel howlish, you let us know, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and again, Xander, what's a howl feel like?
Just talking to pigs.
Right, so we're wasting time. Are we gonna stay here for the day or are we gonna carry on the road?
I mean,
Well,
I'm
what
trying
time
to
of
carry
day is
on
it?
the road.
All right. So you guys are gonna make down the road back to
Yeah, there's
Ire
nothing.
and the Keep. Okay.
Yep.
And that is where we will leave today's episode as the party sets back off down to the capital city of Ire. Thank you everybody for watching. The internet seemed to hold up really well, so this episode will be up on YouTube on Tuesday like it normally is. And keep an eye out on Twitter and stuff because the other 2 shows will be rolling out very, very shortly, either this week or next week. And exclamation point Discord for all of you who are interested. We have a Discord now that's not just about Charity Top. It's about TTRPG in general and just hanging out with friends that play D&D and Starfinder and Pathfinder and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching and hanging out. What did you
Thank you.
say bye?
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.